Back to Operation Desert Storm and the adventures towards Dixie. Now, Dixie is, well, this whole Four Corners compound here and then the little trailer park down the highway. I don't think that's enough really to keep us busy for a day, because let's be real here. The only thing we care about in this place is the gas station. There's no ice cream at the clothing store or at Spiffos, and certainly not at Nolan's Used Cars. Heck, looking at this, there's not even ice cream in the gas station. What in the world did they do to my gas to go? This is embarrassing. I want to talk to the manager. Yeah, see, that's why everybody goes to fossil. Gas to go. More like gas to leave. And gas to never coming back. Alright, I will do a quick lap here around the parking lots. First of all, to see, man, I so like the new Spiffo layout with that transparent roof. Like, that looks especially amazing at night, by the way. That is so good. Anyway, Nolan's Used Cars got a nice little update here. Looking fancy. What are you? The Friendly Butcher. Well, fresh meat. Well, that was the Four Corners. Now, Dixie itself is mostly trailers, right? It's a giant trailer park. What do you expect? It has a gas station, a diner, and a food/convenience store. Oh man, don't do that. Don't give me hope. It's a traffic jam. It's gonna be awful. It's gonna be a wreck. Ah, yeah, no. I'm not even gonna look at anything else. It's not gonna drive. So there's been a bit of a change that we've noticed since we started playing here, Build 42. Engine condition seems to have a much bigger impact now. Like, as soon as you drop below 50%, your engine will stall a lot. So any car that doesn't have really good condition, forget about it. It's just not usable. You're just gonna get yourself killed when it stalls at the wrong time. Big L's General Store. Good thing Big L doesn't care about store security. Makes Big L very sympathetic. Looks like a Danish. Well, Big L should have cared a little bit more about ice cream, honestly. Well, always like Little L more. Put a whole 0.1 into our loot haul here. Okay, so yeah, there's a laundromat. Whatever this is new? Some sort of warehouse? I have no idea, actually. That wasn't there before. Ice cream warehouse? Probably not. So, then we have the public bathrooms, and there's the toilet. Not the toilet, the gas station store, and the diner. We'll do just a reckless. Yeah, that looks like a good place to park. And just go for it. Okay. Quick. In. Through. Ooh, shit. No, my glasses! Where are those? And you can come in. Stuck here on the shelf. I couldn't backpedal. That would have almost been really bad. This might still be really bad. We're a sneaky looter, not a fighter. Well, no, nothing sneaky at all. Anyway. Nothing, any of these? Ice cream sandwich? Well, that's over here. There was one ice cream sandwich in our fridge. God, this... What about the personal fridge of the owner? There's some proper ice cream. That's where he keeps the good stuff, huh? That's a real case of can you check if you have something in the back? Yeah, look at how this guy parked there. Insane. You better watch out and call the cops on that guy. I'll be in the diner in the meantime. So many fridges, probably nothing in them. Chicken nuggets, fish fingers, veggies, pork chops. Yeah, that's a whole bunch of nothing. How do we... I think we just go out this way. Cool. Yeah, you know, sometimes I really like this reckless playstyle. If you've watched any of my previous series, you know I'm kind of the clear all the zombies around first before you even look inside the building, then clear anything that's in the building, lure them outside ideally, then come back the next day and loot or something like that. And doing these kind of hit and run, minimal killing, running circles around the zombies, it's a nice different way to play. But I gotta admit, part of the reasons why I do this is also because, you know, this is not intended to be a long-term run. So if it ends early, I'm not gonna be super sad. I do wanna see if we can get to the 100 actual ice creams. So, and it's only 9 in the morning, but I think to myself that getting here the farmhouse north of Muldraugh would be a nice little spot near the town to set up in. Might be a little bit inconvenient actually now that I think about it. Let's see how busy it is. This is like the farm spot where you would usually run to, like on a CDDA run, right? And just go north from the CDDA starting house. Honestly, I think that looks like too much work for my taste. Like too much work for something that's so far away from the city. Maybe instead we, which might also be work, we just go to Smokies, like the bar north end of Muldraugh. I'm concerned. Yeah, nice shortcut there. Is the ice cream, does that have like a melting bar? No. Nutritional information, don't know how to read. Well, yeah, you're right, but no reason to rub it in like that. I also really like that, I'm not sure if I showed this already, when I'm looking like a Hotties magazine, then I have the option look at pictures. I don't have the read option, just look at pictures. Same thing for comic books. Which, yeah, is very, very tragic that you cannot read the very interesting articles in Hotties. You can only look at the pictures. Right, so we should be coming in to the northern end of Muldraugh. One of my favorite parts of town because it's really close to an exit, so you can leave. Okay, anyway, Smokies. Turning off the engine, we're gonna set up shop here. Well, not in Smokies, but rather in the apartments above. Assuming this is open, or somebody brings me a key. Didn't even check it. It's not too busy here. Thought it wasn't too busy. How many more are coming across that hedge? Probably level up. That's my question. One more. It's always one more. A little bit more busy down there. Would be really inconvenient. There was an alarm going off. Thankfully there wasn't. Can we actually just fit all of the stuff in here without having to bring our own fridge? I think that should barely fit. Here's some windows break, so I'm a little bit concerned. Must have been on the upper floor though. I'm not seeing any broken windows down here. Okay. So anything that's called food. Come with me. $49.67, okay. We're kind of getting the limits of what we can carry in terms of ice cream and stuff. Okay. Yeah, keep the coffee on me, keep the cereal on me. And I think I saw an M here. Wonderful. Unfortunately, the whole place did not have any ice cream itself. Unable to walk up these stairs, apparently. I'm gonna do a quick check if we find keys, because I really wanna, I wanna stay in the upstairs apartment, which having the keys to get in there would be really helpful. Does not look like we have anything here. Take some chips though. Definitely got a little bit of a glow up, Smokies, I think. Close all of that. Somebody's on the door. Make disassembling it a little bit of an adventure. Too scared to speed up time here. Oh, two guys. Officers. Oh, that's the key to Smokies. You idiots! You could have just opened the door instead of bashing the door in. What's happening here? Why is there all the police in here? What'd you do? This was the window that broke earlier? That's at least it's broken right now. Did this always have a little balcony up front? It's cozy. Maybe a little bit too cramped for my taste. Oh. No ice cream in here either. Okay. Now what? I think we're gonna drive around. Trying to think of what are gonna be the hotspots here. Obviously the two gas stations, although, I think the one in the south is a gas to go again. So I'm not keeping my hopes up for that. The center one is fossil. I have no idea if fossil actually has better ice cream freezers, but that's my headcanon now. Okay. This storage lockup, mechanics shop. I don't know. Is that the buffet? That's the buffet. Family fashion. I think this is an abandoned shop. Laundromat and what? The burger place? Probably. You know what? I don't really care what this is. Looks a little bit smelly. Don't want to go in there. This is a little restaurant here. Oh, that's a pile of crap. Okay, nice chicken. There's a zippy market. I mean, sure, there's like 100 zombies streaming up north because they heard a house alarm, but when has that ever stopped me? Go Bing pot. I don't think there's anything in here. Let's be like a tree and leave. What's this then here? Short circuit, electronic supply. I was not aware that that's a thing. I think that's probably then storage for the electronic supply. Possibly. Probably. Hey, do I go back to my car or do we... I think we explore quickly what's up here at the Spiffos. If my memory serves right, that's just the bank there across the road. Or across the fence, rather. Again, the wonderful new glass ceiling. Also a proper drive-in lane now. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come to this side of the vehicle with everybody, and then we're gonna let me get in and drive away. I mean, I've been complaining about the step van, right? And it's being awkward that you can't really, depending on how you parked, you can't see the front or the driver's side. But it's kind of nice in order to get zombies stuck on the other side of the vehicle when driving. Has its advantages. Look at that. That is what I call service. Not only do they have ice cream, they have it out front. I don't even need to break in and trigger the house alarm. Alright, this is the big old furniture store. What do we have next here? A couple shops, including a convenience store. And then this is, I think, the school. Equal Plaza, Lickety Split. Gently used ice cream. And I want to get into the convenience mart. I just want to quickly check here. I think one is here like a learning center or something. Come on and hop in. Convenience. Yeah, just saw a proper ice cream freezer in here, which has nothing inside. Minimart. No freezer. Oh, it's more like inconvenience marked. Okay, I think we gotta do one of those. Let's ring around the rosy. It's another big restaurant, I think. I think this is, well, at least in Build 42, this was like an abandoned restaurant. 41 even. I'm just gonna stipulate that that's still the case. Wonderful. The burger joint. Couple empty office buildings. And yeah, we can drive through here. That's fine. I think that's... I don't remember a construction site along the main highway. Ooh, with an upper floor already built. It's kind of nice. You can already see, like, using that as a basis to build a little bit of a base. Okay. Don't want zombies on my car this time around, so I'm just gonna take these all with me while we're heading over to Greens. Oh, this Greens used to have this weird thing where it didn't actually have a front door, and I'm curious if they fixed that or changed that. Maybe it's supposed to be like a, you know, an automatic door that opens as you get close, and it's just closed because it's the apocalypse. Why would they be open? It's still weird that it's the only shop in the whole map that has this feature. Yes, like, yeah, I can't get in there. I think the back entrance... No, there's a back entrance here. This might be a spicy exit here, because I don't think we're exiting through the back. Being the stale. So here's what we're gonna do. No, don't come over here. There's nothing to see here. Okay, let's never do that again. Also, my plan of not having anyone on my car worked like a charm. At least as well as my usual charms work. Oops. Don't remember metal shutters on any stores here. And again, this looks just like an abandoned business. That's the bookstore, that's the clothing store, and that's the end of the mini strip mall here. On a separate note, did we... Yes, we have this broken, and we can put this on our belts. And I would like to prefer, like, the one-handed weapon. For those, most of the time. Okay, then we got the police station, VHS store. Don't usually have any ice cream stuff. This is ordinary Joe Schmo restaurant. And we've got diner and the gas station that shall not be named. Are we gonna get through all of Muldraugh in one day here? Disappointing diner. I mean, I don't see any customers. Now you know why. Oh, casual survivor car here. Because why not? Better snakes than the diner. Right, guess to go. You have one chance to redeem yourself here. And you already fucked it up. I'm not. Like, I almost want to open up the online map and check every gas to go and fossil oil gas station if that's really like somehow what of a consistent thing that gas to go does not have ice cream freezers. I mean, you could say, hey, it's gas to go, not ice cream to go, which... Shut up. You're right, but how dare you? Okay, so... The rusty rifle. I think this might be a place worth visiting. I just don't like the parking situation here, so we're gonna park like this. Also, I need to do a quick pause here. Close some windows due to heavy rain here. Whew. Okay, so we got this motel thing here. Now, if I remember correctly, this is kind of a cleaner storage. Oh, no, it's just liquor storage. I thought there were a couple freezers in there. But hey, what do I know? This is Muldraugh. This is not a place where I'm usually spending any amount of time if I can avoid it. That being said, I saw a couple, well, not ice cream, but the single tile freezers in the kitchen. Gives me a little bit of hope. The question is, how do we best ditch these zombies? How about we, totally left the premises. Don't worry, I'm no longer in the near the place. Pick up 5 zombies on this way. I'm not sure I was. Well, maybe. I just debated. Looked promising, but it was trash after all. Well, like, that's the typical Muldraugh experience, eh? Really? My dude. Strength 9, Fitness 9, and you fail to climb a fence. See, that's what I mean by the not visible zombies behind the vehicle. So I'm trying to think of where else we could go to here in order to pick up some more ice cream stashes. And I think there's like a first of all, just so that I once again don't finish my train of thought, this gated community. Oh, look at that. That is all new, isn't it? I don't remember these houses looking this fancy. So no longer a fancier high wall separating this from the rest of the community. So yeah, there's a shop behind Cortman Medical, and it seems to be popular with the zombie folks. Let's see what we can do here. Would you also come with me? Everybody, please follow me. So the plan is we go into Cortman Medical, jump the fence, and then loot the building. I do hear a house alarm, and I want to say it's south of us. Okay. This time, first try. Okay, this door is closed. That's unfortunate. Good freezer in the back. All right. Ring freezers here. Good stuff behind the counter, right? Absolutely not. Oh, and that house alarm though. Get this place out. Ah. 6 in the afternoon. Let's have a quick look. What else Muldraugh has to offer here? So this is the church. I really think in terms of stores, grocery and otherwise, there's like one more mixed grocery store near the northern trailer park. Which I think probably best here to drive up this one of these streets or Main Street. We could be driving into a whole bunch of zombies that are coming south to investigate that house alarm. Would be unfortunate. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Well, I'm always assuming that yeah, food market is still there where I thought it was, and it looks like it is. Well, this might even be like a regular looting here. I'm gonna kill the zombie that followed us. No, he doesn't care anymore. Okay. No, it's still open. What is... Couldn't run there for a second, that was weird. Danish. Muffin. No, not chicken nuggets and tater tots. You're kidding me, Smalls. I think this might be worth checking in the back. Oh, no, there's no freezer in the back. Never mind. Map check. That's just a motel. That's, I think, a laundromat. I'm almost wondering if I wanna, like, wiggle myself to Muldraugh just to also see if anything else changed. Like, I was like, this area giant glower. Like, Muldraugh was already changed when Build 42 went unstable first, but this, the gated community, that looks so good. I hate saying good things about Muldraugh, but man, nice. Peak map design. Also has a lot of zombies here. Okay, I'd say the trailer park also got a facelift. Like with more of the individual style of the trailers. I also don't remember little fences. Yeah, very individual style. Yeah, just put a tarp on it, it's fine. Does this trailer park have another store somewhere? I don't know. See, that's what I get for always just shitting on Muldraugh and never playing here, so I barely know the place. I do know, however, these zombies are annoyingly in the way here. Gave me an opening, and I didn't even have to drive over the mailbox. Did it anyway, though. Oh, this used to be that fully fenced-in starter house thing. No more easy, fully fenced starter base for people starting in Muldraugh. Yeah, so I think we're gonna take this road leading us out of town, past the abandoned trail yard, past the two farmhouses here, and then come from the north side back to our current base at Smokies. And then we'll see what our overall haul is. All quiet on the Smoky front. Almost quiet. Were you here before? Better. And we even fit the stuff that we got today. 15, huh? I don't think we need to freeze the baseball bat or the ham. Right. 38.1 total encumbrance of ice cream and ice cream adjacent stuff. At least that is a lot of ice cream. So I'm on a little bit of an uncertain situation. So this was always intended to be a fun little explore the new changes in the map run and just do some city stuff. And I kind of want the 4 towns that I wanted to hit up, we've hit up. 4 towns? 5 towns actually, right? Yeah, Riverside, Fellas Lake, Rosewood, West Point, Dixie, and Muldraugh. Kind of 6 towns if you want to be picky. Now we could, of course, especially if I had a freaking ice cream truck, you know, take it further, take the stupid idea even further, and hit up either the western end of town, you know, Irvington, Akron, Brandenburg, Echo Creek, or go the other way, hit up the mall, and maybe even try to get into Louisville. If I had an ice cream truck, though, that would be much more convenient than having to unload and reload all the ice cream again. The other option is that we say here, okay, we had our fun, we got a whole bunch of ice cream. Let's start the real Build 42 stable run, my long-term run idea, where I wanna, I mean, for lack of a better word, I want to clear the whole map. And I have some fun ideas to make it interesting over time, so it's not gonna just be a grind once we get our skills up, so that there's constantly increasing amounts of challenge and fun little additional details there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna chuck some zombies out the window. I'm gonna get our good friend here, John Martell, some well-deserved sleep and rest. And we're not gonna have a PZ tomorrow. And yeah, let me know in the comments if you like to see more ice cream madness, or if you're like, okay, let's play some proper Zomboid. Let's build a base, let's level up a character, do the usual thing, and kill a whole bunch of zombies. For now, though, I'm gonna roll the credits, and then I'm gonna pretend like I have 20 more seconds of something to talk about, so everybody's name of the people who support me on the various platforms get their seconds of appreciation here, and then I'm gonna put a cut in here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.